This is John VDM13. I thought I'd give you guys an update on what all me and my buddy did today. Sorry, my voice is a little, yeah, you know. Gotta try and clear it so that way it sounds even better on recording. So, anyways, I wanted to show what me and my buddy did today. I did this last night. It was sitting all the way back there, Cub Cadet, and so I decided to take the front tires off of the Dynamark, which is the motor project, and throw them on there in the meantime. And it's quite funny because it doesn't really, yeah, yeah, you know, need some spacers. So you're probably thinking, is that's got to be the engine out of the Roper, right? No, it's not. That is the 18 out of Rouser II. Don't believe me? Alright, now you should believe me. There's a yellow top for it. So, you guys probably want to know what happened. These are those of you that actually subscribe to me, so okay, I'll show you what I did, or what we did. Bang, haha, threw the Vanguard in it. And it was funny because it was actually a perfect bolt setup too. So Aaron, he had that going for him, so that was pretty sweet. So pretty glad for that, because we didn't have to drill out the frame, because it was already like that. And you know what? This is just sweet. Man, I can't, there's no words to express this thing. You know what I mean? Like, this is gonna be one sick tractor. There's nothing else I can say. Come on, guys. You have to admit this. This thing's gonna be sick. It's gonna have straight pipes on it, dual exhaust. It's got a 16 horsepower Vanguard. And then after we get done with that and get it moving, we're gonna take the rear end out and make it into a posi rear end. We got wheelie bars sitting on the back of it. Like, it's got 7 gears because it's a variable speed. And then we got ourselves a foot throttle. Then we want to swap the pulleys in it. This thing's gonna fly, man. Hope we can do something about an emergency brake, because right now the brake and clutch are together. I might actually give my foot throttle to back to Aaron and actually hook so his brakes are up separately, because this thing's gonna be fun if we get it working. I'll get that in a moment or so, but I'll get to that in about a moment or so, but I know I just repeated myself. But check this out. There we go. Now it ain't working. Battery's dead. But anyways, as you guys can tell, it turns over. So yeah, we got that going for us. And geez, I hope that I shut that off correctly. Whatever. It's not gonna do anything anyways. Those batteries, as I said, are already dead. So what harm could it do? Not like it's gonna catch fire. Hope God don't. Live and let die. Oh yeah, here's one for you. There's the motor project. This is what I was telling you guys about. Took the front tires off and I put on the Cub Cadet. Good choice or bad choice? I'm gonna throw the tires back on this thing eventually anyways. I just needed those ones to I just needed them for the roll around on, because the other ones were just flat. Took the motor deck off of this thing. You know, that motor deck was relatively easy to take off. Like, think about it this way. What did it take me? It took me 4 pins and... No, sorry. 5 pins, because one of them was... a crossbar like that, and as soon as you pulled the pin out, the bar would come out too. So we had to hammer that out. That was alright, but or should I say, I had to hammer it out. But no, he did it. So I just took all the pins out from everything, which was right there and there. Like I said, there was about, yeah, like 5 pins or something. Unless it wasn't 5 pins, unless it was, I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention, I was just trying to take it off, but anyways. And of course the belt was easy to take off. As soon as I got it loose and I dropped it on the ground, I just pushed the deck forwards and I took the belt off and ripped out from underneath, and oof. That's it. Easy. Still doesn't make this any lighter. Steering still really bad on this. I hate, you know what? I'm sorry to say this, guys, but for anybody that's interested in one of these tractors, even if it's gear, because this is Hydra obviously, I wouldn't take the money and buy one. It's junk. Just by looking at this thing, the design on it, taking it apart, there's just flaws all over the place in it, and it's not right. Even trying to take the engine apart for like cleaning, for instance, you would have to take the whole thing apart. No. And the steering, oh man, don't even get me started on the steering on this thing. Like, there's no way I can really tell you guys, like, or show you. So, like, sure, that's alright, but it's just so heavy in the front, you know, like. That's what I mean. I gotta crank, like, hard, you know, crank it hard. And I don't mean Cadillac style, I mean just ridiculous way, you know. Even when it's moving, when I push it and I try to do it, you still gotta I hate that damn thing. I'm just saying, just bad designing. This thing, even with the tires on, it's smooth. But the best one of all is this one. Oh man, I know this is okay. Give me a second. It's weird because with this one, it has quite a bit of play in it, as you can tell. But when this thing is in motion, you could turn this thing easily with your pinky. I mean, like, oh man. And I gotta give props to Aaron for that, because he took the whole front end off. Everything. He took all that out, took it all apart, cleaned it, he re-greased it, put it back in. I mean, it's mint. It just sucks that it still has that play for some reason, but that steering is the best steering I've ever noticed on a tractor. It's pretty sweet. So now I'm gonna get to this thing, which is pretty sweet. I haven't really done anything with it. I can't really start it. So the reason why is because I haven't cleaned the filter out or whatever it is. I got to change the fuel line because it's all dry rotted or something. Man, the focus on this camera, I don't know what's going on with it, but check it out. So that's the fuel line if you guys are following me here. Come on, focus, 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 focus. Sound like Dwayne Johnson. Focus! Oh, there we go. And that's just, that's hard as a rock, man. Like, it's just crazy. So I gotta get new stuff. It's really bad through here though. So it will start with quick start, keen flow. That's pretty much all, and the only thing I can show you guys is that cranks over. It doesn't have a steering wheel on it because the steering stripped. And it happens to be that the steering column is discontinued, but the rest of the parts for the tractor are still available. Nice. Thank you, Cub Cadet. Or MTD, whatever the hell you are now. Bastards, but okay. So that does crank over perfectly. And that's a 16 Magnum. So once these tractors are up and going, and we're gonna get everything done, which I don't know, could take probably, it's gonna take up to next year. So when these things are done, we're gonna have a test between what is stronger, Kohler 16 Magnum or the Briggs & Stratton Vanguard V-twin. And that's gonna be a question. Although one is an opposed twin and the other one's a V-twin, that Kohler still has as much power as that Vanguard. Trust me, you ever hear those things scream? There's no way that the power's gonna die. They scream a lot more than the Briggs & Stratton opposed twins. Trust me. These things, they rock. This thing, honestly, when it was cutting grass, it never lost power. Like this, man, I can't explain. Like, this thing is just crazy as well. Like, for lawnmowers, like, if you guys ever get a 1620 and it has the original Magnum, you gotta keep it. I'm not joking, this thing has balls. I mean, it rocks. I mean, it won't die no matter what. You put this through hills, as much power as you put this thing through, as soon as you crank it and this thing screams, and you throw that thing all the way up, man, it pays attention and it grabs. This is a great mower, I'm telling you. But you know, where's my PTO? There it is. That's what I like about that. And all the lights change, like all the lights in here you can't really see. No, you can't see, but anyways, some of the lights say glows when you're in reverse and it glows when you're in neutral. And it tells you before you start it that you give a full throttle. It's really cool. And yeah, the light does work on the front. I'll show you that too, although I'm draining my damn battery. I don't have very good batteries. So just the one light though. That one's blown. I'm gonna try and get LEDs for it. So if you see the light, hit the switch off, and then perfect. Not bad. I hope you guys like this one. John VM13 signing off. Take care.